You know what? I'm tired of waiting. It's close enough. It's 6:59. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Jack Mirrorless in the chat. Usually horrible about catching live streams. Well, you made it at just the right time. So I'm glad you're here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I know I am. Hey, Top Hat Cat. Yep, got a long weekend coming up. I'm super excited. I bought a pizza to celebrate as soon as I got home from work, so I'm really feeling the carb rush right now. So I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good. I'm glad you're doing well, Jack. How is how does it sound that we go ahead and jump into the game, or should I just sit here and chat for a minute? I don't know. I'm still just kind of throwing these streams together. So yeah, pizza. Yeah. I don't get pizza very often. I'm not saying like I'm some like bodybuilder or anything, but I try to exercise. So that also means trying to not eat terribly. So I don't get very carb heavy foods a lot unless it's like noodles. But even then I try to get like veggie noodles. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. The thing about when you have ADHD and you feel really good is your mind and your brain and your mouth don't always keep up with each other. So if I sound ridiculous for a little while, well that's probably going to be the whole time. But yeah, I'm doing good. I got a pizza. I got a Dr. Pepper, like an actual Dr. Pepper, the kind with sugar in it and not like the zero. So yeah, I'm a little energetic today. I'm a little energetic today. Uh, Work was a little long, but it was not as bad as it was yesterday. Which is, yesterday I had to postpone the stream, which is why I'm actually streaming tonight. I normally don't stream on Friday nights, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should. I don't know. I ran a poll on Twitter and people said Saturday was better. But I don't know. You're doing fine. Dust allergy. Oh, I have really bad allergies, and I actually went to a specialist about it uh this week. Yeah, I went to a specialist about it this week, I think. And I'm on some really powerful like allergy medicine right now. And I may end up having to get like nose surgery or something, but I won't know for like a month. Uh, but yeah, so I feel how it is. You got bad allergies. Also, Jack, I noticed that it was your first time chatting on the stream, so that I wanted to point that out too. Uh, I don't know if you watched any of the recordings or not. I Most of my views are on the recordings, which I mean I appreciate. I get lots of views on the recordings. But I wish that people would show up live. So if you're watching this on a recording, you should try to show up live next time. I should be trying to stream tomorrow as well. Uh, Assuming everything goes well. I don't have a whole lot to do this weekend because I just want to relax. You probably need to, yeah, you probably do need to go if your allergies are super bad. It's probably a good idea to go see a specialist. You have okay, yeah, you have watched a couple, so you just haven't been able to show up live. That's fine. I'm glad you showed up live this time. I appreciate it. Ah, okay, yeah. That might be a good thing for like I stream for a couple hours. I can't do it like some of the streamers that stream for 8 hours a day. I do not have that kind of patience. But yeah, no insurance and no money. Oh, that's not good. Uh, yeah, no insurance. You kind of have to have that these days. Or find some kind of what were those like third party things where you just like I don't know. One of my cousin had something where it's like it wasn't like insurance, but it was like kind of like a credit union but insurance, right? Like how a credit union's not a bank, but this was like kind of like insurance but not. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Um, but okay. I mean, I'm fine with just sitting and talking here for a minute, but I was kind of hoping maybe I could have someone hop on and play a game with me sometime soon. But everybody's busy, which I mean I kind of get it. It's a holiday weekend, but still. Yeah, I hope you find some kind of insurance because without good insurance, doing any kind of medical stuff sucks. I have not even pulled a game up yet. Bullets and beans first. Okay. I mean, yeah. Bullets and beans are important. I need to go. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, who is that? Silver Point 47 just followed. Hello. Thank you, Silverpoint47, for the follow. I need to actually open up my game. Hold on just a second. All right, I can go into edit mode so you don't have to see me messing around with stuff. Gonna do some more anime detective work. Oh, we got something big coming up. We got like the big new plot twisty trial that's probably gonna take like 4 hours. So I hope you're ready for that. Let me set my game capture when I have it set. Sometimes, like if I have my avatar open but not a game, it captures just that screen of my avatar, which doesn't need to do that. There we go. You can probably already hear the game. Don't play. Yeah, yes, Top Hat Cat. Sometime we can play something together. That sounds fun. Hello, Silverpoint47. How are you doing? Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, yeah, we're gonna be doing this the next trial. Where's my drink? I'm thirsty. And this is the first time I'm doing a trial since I started playing this on my new PC. So I don't know how the controls work. So that's gonna be fun. But we're gonna figure it out. Oh, I'm glad you're doing real good, Silverpoint47. Oh, your partner loves this game. Yeah, I've been having fun. Someone just told me to play this game because it was free. Oh, well, I guess not technically free, but it was on Game Pass, and I like Game Pass. And I had no idea what this game was when I first started. Like, I had no idea. I didn't know there'd be so much reading. But that's not bad because it does keep me talking throughout the stream, which is good. Because lots of times if I get focused on something, I'll just kind of shut up. And that's no one ever wants to just see someone just sit there and play a game, right? You want to be talking. So that helps. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous? Of course she is. She's nuts. Games with text boxes are good for... Yeah, that's true. Gonna go get a beer mug of water. Good idea. Always stay hydrated with water. Absolutely. Water is very important. You're like 80% water or something like that. Or are you just making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? She does do that.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
Yeah, I love the soundtracks of this game. In the last investigation, there was a soundtrack. You could see it in the last recording. It was like kind of a mix on like the normal soundtrack, but it had like really nice like shreddy guitar. I was just vibing to that. That was so good. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... Ah, there he is. Or what?
What?
Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
You try streaming again? Streaming is fun. And now with how easy it is to make a freaking VTuber avatar, like, I mean, I made this avatar over a weekend because I was bored. I was visiting my sister, and I didn't have anything going on because you know, she was doing some stuff with family. You know, the ladies were out doing stuff, and me and my brother-in-law like sports, but I don't sit and I just sit and watch sports. So I was like, I ain't got nothing to do, and I had my computer, my old crappy laptop, and like in a weekend, I learned how to make this avatar. So it's not hard. And I was talking like a couple other guys that do gun stuff are also like have avatars, and we're talking about like doing streams where we like play games or talk about guns and stuff with the VTuber avatars, and I think that would be funny. It'd be fun. So I think we should get more people in the gun world doing VTuber avatars, because that would make people hate us even more, and I would love that. Like the boomers and the FUDs, they would really hate us even more than they already do. All right, where were we? All right, oh, we got another first time chat from DMTX. Finally, he showed up. My boy. Hello. You endorse this? Yes, you can make an avatar too. Everybody can. I'm glad you're here, DMTX. Have you followed the channel yet? I don't know if you have. I don't see it on my mini feed. But if you haven't yet, you should. Yes, hello, DMTX. I'm so glad you're here. Always happy to see. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the follow. Ah, and there's Chris. Oceanrunner6. Yeah, she made a avatar. I should stream with her sometime, because she made a huge booby avatar. And D's Nuts 420 is here as well. Just followed, first time viewer. Welcome. I like your name. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. We need more. We just flood the internet with VTubers that like guns. It'll be great. It'll be absolutely great. You know, speaking of VTubers that like guns, what? I need to adjust my avatar. Hold on. I know I'm just kind of all over the place right now. Why am I looking in a weird direction? You're gonna see some text on the screen. It's fine. Is that better? Is that better? No, I don't need to be looking in such a weird direction. Ah, there we go. Now I can read the chat without being like I'm looking off screen. I need to set a hotkey for that. Anyway, okay. Anyway, speaking of yeah, it's fun. I did this one with VC Face, and then did some editing in Unity, and that's pretty much it. And you can get like all free stuff to use it. But no, speaking of VTubers that like guns, the funny rabbit, Pippa, actually followed me back on Twitter the other day. I don't know if, you know, I mean, most people that watch my streams follow me on Twitter, but I was super happy about that. Because, I mean, I doubt she actually even really knows who I am. But she probably just saw that my bio says I 3D print guns, and sometimes I'm a VTuber, so that's probably why she followed me. But yeah, Funny Bunny VTuber, I like her. D's Nuts said, I'm a big fan. You always seem to miss your Twitch stream tweets, but you finally made one. Well, I'm glad you did. And now that you're following, make sure you got the notification on, and you'll get notified whenever I go live on Twitch too. I think I saw it's like most people do end up seeing the notification that I go live, so that's good. What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Well, we're missing Kyoko. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
There she is. I knew she was still alive. I knew it. She's quickly becoming the best girl, in my opinion. So, I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. She's so salty. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. So I'll make sure you're sorry later. Salty like the Dead Sea. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. I like this happy music. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with the ghost. This guy's so stupid. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. This is going to be a doozy though, because like I have no like this body that got found last. Am I still? Hold on, I did a dumb. I just looked at my screen and I forgot to remove the text. There we go. Go back. No, go back to the game. There we go. Okay, so with this next trial, like the freaking body just showed up and we don't actually know who it is because it's nobody that was like in the cast list so far as we can tell. And the body blew up, so we don't have any kind of identification or anything. So it's just some random dead body, and we don't have any idea who it is. So I have a feeling this trial is going to be really, really difficult and very plot twisty. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor.
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. If you're talking about like gun stuff, I have a couple ideas. I need to get some parts. I'm actually working with Albert 9x19. He was helping me come up with something. It's just like a remix of a really cheap to make 22 that I think might be fun. So I kind of want to make just a bunch of little 22 blasters and make like just a video about, you know, just several little 22s I have, just because that's fun. Also, I found some guy, he designed a printable lower that'll work with a unmodified 7.62x39 AR upper. I think he's designed it for the Bear Creek Arsenal one that's side charging. And it takes single stack AK mags, so you don't need a modified upper. The only downside is, you know, single stack AK mags are low capacity. Oh, I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Oh goodness. So there's that. It'd be kind of cool if someone could come up with a double stack AK magazine that goes up to single feed, because that would you could literally make like a cheap, you know, AK AR hybrid for like $300 or less with that. Functional NT79. What is that? That sounds interesting. That's not anything I've heard of yet though. NT79. What kind of gun is that? Coffin stuff. Yeah, I talked to Spooky about it on, you know, the Waffle Mag Dev, and yeah, I talked to Spooky about the like double stack to single feed thing, but he says he's not sure how, because you wouldn't be able to get a spring to fit properly. My idea is maybe you could make a special follower. I don't know, a 37mm. Okay, be careful with those. Like, the only times I've seen a printed gun blow up is when it's a 37mm. So be careful with that. Don't lose a finger. Wasn't it that Goon Gun Designs? Didn't he have a 37mm blow up and he had to get stitches on his hand? I think it wasn't major, but still. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Oh yeah, be careful with high pressure stuff. What? Okay, so Kyoko is off doing stuff.
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
it would seem
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Oh, it's going to be a big one. Next step after assembly is getting 5 primers to pop in a row reliably before anything else. Oh yeah, good testing method there. Just don't overload any of your charges or whatever. That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Probably. But probably not. Need to find a plush Monokuma. I bet you can find one. Just search online. Or just 3D print one. I mean, it wouldn't be plushy, but, you know, you could 3D print like a big, bear thingy. Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. Oh, there's an ad coming up. Okay. So we'll take a quick break because I'm gonna go get some water anyway, and I don't want people that aren't subscribed to miss things. So we will take a quick brief capitalism break for a minute and a half here. Okay, I'm back. I got my water, and the ad is still running. So if you can see me live right now, and you're not using ad blocker, that means you subscribe, which means I greatly appreciate you. I love you very much. I see Plastic Gats in the chat, but I don't know if he's actually subscribed, so I'll wait to say anything until he gets back. So we're just going to sit here and let this last 30 seconds tick down. It's just not going to take too long. Just a brief capitalism break. Someone's on Twitter talking about me posting crazy anime chicks. All right. The capitalism break is over. And I saw during that break that the Plastic Gats is in the chat. And I am always happy to have Plastic Gats. Gats, we should play a game together sometime soon. I've got plenty of time this weekend. It's a long weekend. You left some peach rings in vodka. I'm not much. I don't really drink myself, but I mean, if I do like peach rings, so there's that. So I imagine that probably tastes pretty good. And yeah, Gats. It's all all the peeps are here, Chris. What did you say, Jack? Okay, peach ring. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. No, I'm just kind of all over the place today because I'm feeling good. And when you have ADHD and you feel good, you're just kind of nutty. But yeah, Gats, sometime this weekend, just like hit me up on Discord. Let's play a game together. We could even stream it. It'll be fun. I'll draw a silly picture of you since you don't have a VTuber avatar, and I'll like put it on the screen. I think that'll be funny. Or I mean, if you use a face cam, I didn't think of that. Anyway, back to the game. The door slid shut. Let me know. Like, I have lots of kind of games. I will let you look at every. I will go like a Discord call and I'll share my screen and just scroll through all the games I have. It'll be fine. You'll do a VTuber cam for me. We should make you an avatar, Gats. It'd be funny. Yeah, anything on Game Pass, especially now if it'll work on my computer too, because it is easier to play the game on the PC itself. I mean, I still have the Elgato though. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. You would recommend that you let me know in advance so that your Yee internet can download it in time. Yeah, okay. That is a good point. Or you can show me like games you have downloaded that we can just compare and see. Because I've got a lot of stuff downloaded. I've got a lot of storage space. So after an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. The dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. Devil May Cry 3. Oh yeah, you were streaming that the other day, weren't you? That's about it. Okay, we'll have to figure out something that you can download. I understand. I used to have really bad internet too, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Well, this is a really bright colored trial room. It changes every time. Several free games that are fun, but they're mostly I mean, shooters are fine. They're like if you're gonna be like really interacting with people, stuff that's a little bit less like balls to the wall, like is maybe a little better. But I mean, I play lots of games, so I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. Minecraft, absolutely. I play Minecraft. We could definitely play Minecraft. We could make a GunTuber Minecraft server, and everyone just get on Minecraft and talk about guns in Minecraft. That'd be great. Path of Titans. I never could get into War Thunder. It's those grindy free-to-play games. Just ugh. Yeah, no. Let's get every GunTuber that also plays games, and let's just make a big Minecraft server. I do not play Minecraft terribly. I play Minecraft really well. I play Minecraft better than you. All you do is build penis-shaped towers everywhere. You play Minecraft is fun. Minecraft is a great time waster. Strip miner die. I don't get bored. Oh, well, Devin gets bored quickly. I don't get bored that quickly in Minecraft. Devin, you don't even mine properly. You just do like a big room and it's a waste of time. If I'm on later tonight, like 10:30. Yeah, no, I'll totally help. I'll totally help you get your VTuber avatar. If I'm still streaming by that time, we will build your VTuber avatar on stream. We'll do that. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, Top Hat Cat, make some gun videos. Gun videos are great. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class drop. Do I want to save? Yes, I want to save. Just in case I die. You know, I think it'd be funny to like live stream building a VTuber avatar for Plastic Gas. What do y'all think? That'd be fun. Maybe we can make it work. Alright, let's see. Do I need to look at anything in the handbook just to refresh my memory? What we got? Okay, file number 5. Let me double check this one. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was discovered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay. How do I go back? Oh, there we go. Okay. This game is kind of weird with the controls. Like, I don't use my mouse very much. The tarp, right, yeah, the tarp was dirty. Yeah, missing. We got a missing chicken. That's the real big mystery here. One of the chickens of the chicken coop is missing, and I will not stand for that. Byakuya's account. Right, nope, yeah. Byakuya said there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Yashihiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night. None of them were alone at any point. Body for the explosion. Yeah, right. Let me see. Mukuro Ikusaba, that's our mystery student, apparently. That may be the dead body. Yeah. I think, yeah, okay. There's not as much stuff to scroll through this time. I think I remember most everything. So I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be able to just jump right into it. What skills do I have available? Wow, I could unlock so many skills, but I never did. Breathing technique, yeah. Okay, that is quick. I only have 3? I thought I had more skills. Okay, that's fine. Alright, here we go. I have not played a trial on my computer yet, so I have no idea how the controls are going to work.
With a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Oh, what's this? Oh, Devin gifted a tier 1 sub to Ocean Runner 6. That is a great gift to give your wife, my friend. That is a great gift. So, a subscription to me, your favorite gun VTuber, which that should bump us up close to the goal. I have decided, I didn't really have a reason for the goal, but if I get 10 subs, that will help me. I need to get a better secondary monitor that I can monitor the stream with while I'm playing. Because the one I'm using is absolute garbage. It was a free monitor I got from a friend, and it's like 20 years old. So it's really dark. It's hard to see. So that's the goal. Give me 10 subs, and that will go towards my new secondary monitor, which will make life a lot easier for doing streams. All right.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
We have no idea.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's alive, you idiot.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
I mean, I know she's pale, but geez. When am I gonna play Stray? Isn't that on PlayStation? Or is it on PC too? Oh, you're boomer. Okay, so with the Prime sub, I think you have to link your Amazon account or something. I don't know exactly, but hey, Hellworld is here. Hello. But, with the Prime sub, you link your Amazon account, and every month you get a free sub you can give to somebody. So, PlayStation and PC. I might look at Stray. I mean, it just seems like you just run around doing cat stuff, right? I mean, that might be fun.
But she has legs and stuff.
Can play it with mods too, huh? Okay.
Well, that's just because
I'm not very literate in modding games. So
seems like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Ghosts aren't technology, they're supernatural.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
For once I agree with him.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
I have to prove it's not her and she's standing in the room. Really enjoyed it and finished it in 2 days. And yeah, you are terrible at finishing games. So yeah, okay, that's a pretty quick game. Maybe one weekend if I get it, if I can get it on sale or something. Because y'all know I hate spending money because I'm broke.
Her traits?
One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's face? No. Oh, well, I mean, her face wasn't blowed up. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What? I have to prove it's not her and she's sitting here in the room? This is so dumb.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
I need to... I have 2 cups here because I had Dr. Pepper and now my water. Let me move one out of the way.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
There's an achievement to finish the game in 2 hours. Wow. And sleep for... So it's literally, it's just cat being a cat in a game.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Well, is that true?
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Nope.
Probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
She has psoriasis? Isn't psoriasis like... That's like eczema but worse, right?
I'm not convinced.
I'm
She's
sure
just trying to fool us all.
I'm sure that Cat Simulator is cute, but I also wouldn't want to pay full price for it if I'm being completely honest. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. Why? Why are we letting this one idiot that doesn't realize she's standing in the room hold things up? Like, she's standing right here. Ah, this guy is so stupid. I don't have any choice but to... We're doing a whole argument that Kyoko's still alive while she's in the room. Ah, this is so dumb. You know what? It's fine though, because it's funny.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Okay, you know what? Let me look. I want to look at. Can I see the controls? Well, yeah, okay. Because I haven't done a trial with on my computer yet. Silencer. Oh, right click for the silencer. Fast forward with control. Okay, that's good. Bullet, mouse wheel, concentrate. Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty intuitive. Okay.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
She was
Tattoo.
wearing gloves before the explosion.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
She's literally
This
in the
entire
room.
discussion is idiotic.
Okay, I think it's the fake nails, so that's what we're gonna go with. I know that the body is Kyoko's, I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt
Wait,
up
what
in
was
the
the silence?
explosion.
What was the silencer again? Right mouse button. Okay. Okay.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah.
Aha!
No, it's wrong.
God, this guy's such an idiot.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Absolutely.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Are they really? Like, they're complicated in different ways, but this is...
Anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
What is up with this stupid argument?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Women are complicated, but I mean, like, Kyoko's like very straightforward as well. Like, and she's literally standing in the room. Literally standing in the room. This idiot just thinks she's a ghost. That's why we're having this argument.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
He's so dumb, I bet he thinks gun control works. Well, he is Japanese. I am really vibing. Like, I feel so good today. Hellward, you showed up a little late. Today, well, work was a little long, but not bad for me. And since it's a long weekend, I bought a pizza and some Dr. Pepper to celebrate. And I'm talking about like carb rush. I feel really good right now. Like, I'm in such a great mood. And, you know, so when you have ADHD and you feel in a good mood, like, you're just kind of all over the place. And so, even the Japanese show that gun control doesn't work right now. Yeah, that's a topic that just happened. The trial sounds like the definition of if it was a snake, it would have bit him. Yeah.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
It's kind of hard to hate people when they're really dumb, though. Honestly, you wish that soda people. What, you know, like, I try to eat pretty well. Like, I'm not the best at it, and I'm not like some bodybuilder or anything, but I try to eat fairly well and exercise. So when I do like eat a lot of carbs, I feel it. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. What are my options? Sprinklers, exploded body, and the tattoo on the right hand.
Kyoko really is still alive.
Yeah, Chris, she likes dumb guys.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
The one thing they can tell us what was on the victim's own body. I think it's the tattoo.
Kyoko really is.
Just start lifting weights like crazy. You get an excuse. Yeah. Well, so I don't. I don't have, like, I do most of my workouts at home now to save money. So I don't have a lot of weights, but I do have like pull-up rings and stuff like that. So. Yeah. So I got like pull-up rings and, like, you know, some. So I can do like body weight exercises or like calisthenic kind of stuff.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Yeah, I've been kind of getting into like calisthenics, like home workout stuff, because I need to save money, so I had to cancel my gym membership cause when gas started going up really bad. So I've been trying to do home stuff. So like I got some nice pull-up rings for, like, you know, like the rings you can like adjust. I got those for like $20. So just get a thick girlfriend and start lifting her. I mean, home gym gang, yeah, exactly. I mean, I have like some dumbbells, but not just like a whole lot of like heavy weights. You can make your own stuff, yeah. You know, I could like, I've got ammo cans. I could load up ammo cans and use those, because they can get pretty heavy. Like if I just fill them up with like nothing but 7.62 or 308 or something, that can get kind of weighty. Concrete and 3D printed dump. That's an awesome idea. Holy crap. That is, I didn't even think about it. 3D print a dump and pour concrete in it? What? I never thought of that. Or you can make one you just like put sand or something in it, I guess. That is a really great, I need to look into that. Of course, I guess maybe concrete would be better because it'd be solid and you wouldn't risk breaking the plastic, but still, that's an awesome idea. I'm gonna have to look into that. All right, there was a clue.
What? For real?
Yeah.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was.
Plastic Gats. Is Plastic Gats ripped? Are you ripped, Plastic Gats? I know you got that dump truck. I've seen it in your videos. You show it off every time. Don't know about the rest of them, though. Concrete way more and support the plastic. Yeah, that's true. Sand would likely break the plastic, but...
Is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Yeah, no, you should, Chris, I know, Chris, Ocean Runner, I know you're not super into guns, but you should watch, Gats's, his $300 AR, video, because he shows off the dumpy in that one for a little bit.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not what the
That's not
tattoo's
it.
for.
The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, don't mean to brag. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You do squats because you want a dumpy. I do squats because I don't want my pants to slip down when I'm carrying.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. That would be Byakuya's account, I think. No. Shoot. I need to look at the detail of it. Cause it's with the freaking. Oh, maybe it's in her profile. Yeah, Ultimate Soldier, associated with the military. Yeah, okay, yeah, because she joined like some like creepy mercenary group.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
You don't do squats because you were stupid and screwed your knees up when you were 19 to 20. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I wonder, like, if there's kind of therapy you can do to recover, like, knee strength or something. Or just braces, I don't know, but...
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn this music down just a little so I can hear the voices better. Can y'all hear everything okay? Can you hear me okay? Because it's hard for me to test audio because of the way some of this stuff works. What are my options? I'm gonna turn the background music down just a tad. Okay. You can hear? Okay, cool. Everything is mixed. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down just for a little for myself so I can hear a little better.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is. Oh yeah, I turned the music down just a tad. So, Hangman's Gambit. Right. I have to play all these mini games. He's a wolf from mythology. I need an F. That one, okay, that one was easy.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Interesting.
Man, after all this
Okay, I'm glad Spade was
finally
back
got
yet.
a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised! surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Damn. We didn't even, like, see her at all throughout the game, and then she just shows up and dies. That's gotta suck.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
In her file, it says she was Ultimate Soldier.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Ah, so what's going on with that?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time?
She got an
And when
F
she
in
finally
sex.
turns up, she gets killed.
Yep, she did. She did.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Oh, Monokuma did say that she's the one that wrote rules, but I don't know.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Oh, hey, there's another ad already? My goodness. Wow, this time is just flying. We'll take a quick break for those that are not subscribed, so they won't miss any action. Brief capitalism break coming up whenever this ad starts. Ah, there it goes. Well, if you can still see me, that means you subscribe, and I love you for it. I love everyone that isn't subscribed too, but if you are subscribed, you get these little special messages right here. I'll just sit here and vibe, I guess. Just for a minute and a half. I don't really make a whole lot off of ads, but I suppose if I get more viewers, it might actually turn into something decent. Ah, hello, Brendan. Yo-Yo Ninja. I assume you can see me right now because you are subscribed. We're just gonna vibe here for 40 more seconds. Don't want anybody to miss any of this action. 3 ad views is a penny. Yeah, I know it's not much, but yeah, I actually have the ad set up to where it's 1minute 30 seconds for the ad. Like so if I think it's like 3 minutes in an hour is the higher ad split or whatever. So that's what I did. There we go. That capitalism break is over. And I never would have thought like I would get so many notifications on Twitter in 30 minutes. Like I never expected to have so many people follow me. Like it's kind of weird. Like you don't run mid rolls, just do a pre. Yeah, well, like my stream time is very like sometimes it's short, sometimes it's longer. So I mean, like, I don't want to run like 5 minutes of a pre-roll ad or something, you know? That would just annoy people. I mean, unless I start kind of early. So, but I don't know. I don't want to bug people with that.
My information was not wrong.
I'd rather keep the ads short and sweet.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I don't know. Throttle whoever is controlling that
I
boy.
have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
I doubt that.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope. There are only 16 students in
Among
total that have
Us?
been taking
Yes.
part in these events.
They are the murderer is among us. But who is it?
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Abogus. Amogus. Abogus.
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
Wait, who would have went to the bathroom in pairs with Toko? Like, that's just a terrible idea. She could murder you just because she sneezes.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I bet it's gonna
I
be
have
nobody.
something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Perhaps.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can
Really?
say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
That's a pretty big time frame.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
What time was body discovered? At about 9 o'clock.
I got it!
So we've got
The
almost.
body must have been discovered
yeah.
at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
So we got an 11-hour window when this person could have been murdered. But I actually, personally, I think that the body was the person that became the murder victim. I'm getting there. The murder victim was probably dead long before now, because the file said there were multiple injuries already on the body that were several days old, and it doesn't exactly say how they were killed. It just said that they were found dead with the knife stabbed in them, and they had been hit with the blunt object. I think this person, whoever it is, or what I guess now it is Mukuro, I think she'd been dead for a while, and she was planted after she had been dead for at least a couple days. That is what I'm thinking. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around
cause of death. Well, that already happened once. Like that's how we lost Sakura. I don't know. Oh, that's what the FBI told you. Okay. Well, if the FBI told you, then sure, yeah, you can believe it.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. Don't the sprinklers go off at 7:30? Wasn't that what it said? If I can't provide an alibi for that period, and I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time, I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Gonna run to Taco... Oh, enjoy that Taco Bell, then. Yep, it's the sprinklers. That is my guess.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
This music is a vibe,
to
isn't it?
7:30.
That's
Oh.
more than
Oh,
enough
come
time
on,
to
that was
commit
totally
murder,
it.
I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that didn't work, though. Alright, let's go. Let's
We've
go.
established a time that took
Fast
place
forward.
somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from to 7.
Get it. What? Oh, hold on. Oh, did I select it? Did I have the wrong thing selected? I didn't even look. No, I got the
Established a
sprinklers.
time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's gotta be the sprinklers.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Wait, no.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Oh, I need to.
So
Let
Makoto,
me,
if you have any objections,
hold on,
now
hold on,
would
hold
be
on.
the time.
Where's the controls? The controls. True concentrate, space key, mouse button. How do I? Wasn't there like a flashback option? A flashback option? Concentration or mood. Do I just have to weak spots? Blah blah. True bullets. Blah blah blah. Quick select. Blah blah. Flashback. Hold. Okay, hold down. I think I have to use the flashback. I think. There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden. It's got to be
We've
the
established a
sprinklers,
time frame for the murder.
but
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any
Objections now would be the time.
it's the sprinkler, right? That's the thing. The sprinklers go off at 7:30. So why didn't it work?
Established a
I'm gonna
time
try
that
again.
took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from to 7.
Why is that not the answer? I'm so bad at this. I only have two options.
We've established a time frame.
Frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between.
And 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Come on. I think it's flashback, but I don't actually know.
We've established
A time frame. It took
a place somewhere between
Maybe.
10 o'clock at night.
Ah, there's only two options. I'm totally gonna lose this one.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Sprinklers.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
And 9 o'clock in the... Yep, and Makoto...
Yeah, from the 7:30.
That's more than enough time. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would
What
be...
is this answer supposed to be? This
We've
is
established
annoying
a
me.
time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
No, there's no way.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Maybe
for
it's the
most of that
body
time.
analysis?
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
No?
to 7:30.
What is the answer? This is so dumb. Like, there's only two options. Alright, you know what, I'm a cheat. I'm a cheat, because this is going to take me forever. Yep, that's right. I'm going to be a cheater just for this one question. It's okay. It is fine. It is fine, because this is stupid. There's only two answers. And I totally had... It's like... This is so dumb. Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Okay.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock
Wait, no.
at night
Shoot it.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ugh.
Yep,
I promise I'm not always this bad at video games.
That's more than enough time. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. I had to look up this answer because oh no, I ran out of time. I lost it. I think this is the first time I've run out of time. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Yes, we're gonna give it another shot.
Refuse to give up yet.
It's this okay. I don't know if it's because it's translated or what, but this like sometimes these debates are like okay, it doesn't quite make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but it feels like I should be using the sprinklers when it says
We've
7:30.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place between...
Like I don't know. It makes more sense to shoot at the other one, in my opinion. It's fine though. It's fine.
Actually,
We're fine.
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Uh-huh.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Exactly.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30,
It'd be all covered in water.
then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
But not the whole thing.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Why has she got to bring that up in a trial? She is so...
No, I'm saying that
Oh,
the
my
body
Lord.
was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
Yeah, I know. Like, that is Toko's character.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my
What? Yeah.
entire existence?
Exactly. This game, man, sometimes it just throws some weird stuff at you.
Man, you're totally wacko.
Yeah, she's crazy, like, even in, like, her not murderous form.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
Well, she is like a romance writer, so I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that's your nickname. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Oh no, I gotta do one of these.
I admit nothing. No! That's enough!
Oh.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? nothing. No, no, no!
Oh, there. Okay.
Enough! Are you trying to blame me?
How do I reload? Oh, I gotta. How do I reload? Tab key. Okay.
I hate you. I don't know anything. Hold on. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough!
These are so annoying. I hate these. I don't know if I'm supposed to go with the tempo with this music or with the little wheel. I can't ever actually tell.
I refuse to give up yet.
Come on, let's go. Let's try it again. All right. I'm gonna get her this time. I know the controls. I'm gonna get her. Listen.
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no!
Final strike.
How can you say it wasn't this should prove it?
Aha! Okay. See, I got it.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Listen, I still got it. I got it. Like, sometimes it's hard to tell because sometimes it'll still give me the combo even when I don't hit the white dot correctly. So I don't know. Whatever.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Ah, that's not what you want in a woman.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
The body exploded and he put it out with water.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
And Toko, like at that point, she had been blown away by the explosion, so she was like out of it anyway.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning.
I still think the body was several days old,
So
at
there's
least.
no way Makoto could have done it. I guess
In which case,
Oops.
the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. I don't think she did it either. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is? No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing.
Oh,
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
I believe it.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
It's not even like the kind of trap that my followers like. This is a bad kind of trap.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
Your Honor, my client was simply goofing off. just being a goofy little guy. That's all. Plastic Gas is just a goofy guy, just a silly goober. That's all he is. Just a goof.
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Wrong.
You made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial.
Just a silly
something
little guy.
I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
That's all any of us gun printers are. We're just silly little guys that like to build fun projects with plastic. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Your Honor, how could it have been a hate crime if my client loved doing it?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a
Then
certain
it's a crime of
something
passion.
to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body. It was the tarp. Where was... There we go.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
It was the chicken. Yeah, we have a missing chicken. That we can't rule that one out.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To throw us off.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Perhaps. Or if the body has been dead for a long time. I'm convinced of that.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Yeah, don't turn on us now, Kyoko. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? Unless she's got something planned. No, I can't think about that. D's Nuts 420 just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you for that Prime subscription. Look at that. We're at 9 out of 10. That's awesome. 9 out of 10. Wow. I may have to update the goals sometime. Yeah, you figured it out. Thank you very much. D's Nuts 420. Thank you very much for that subscription. I love you for it. I love all of you that are not subscribed as well, but I mean, I gotta give a little extra love to those that do subscribe. No, I love all of you very much. I love you so much I would lock you in my basement forever. I love you that much. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. Your Honor, babies kick pregnant women all the time. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, hey, Yo-Yo Ninja just gifted a sub to Plastic Gats. That got me to 10. All right, thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Yo-Yo Ninja. Brendan, Yo-Yo Ninja also streams sometimes. He plays some little like it looks like Animal Crossing, but it's cultists game. But yeah, the goal has been met. Thank you. That will go towards getting me a better secondary monitor. So that is on the agenda. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I love all of you so much. You're gonna stay locked in my basement forever because of how much I love you. And you'll always be safe and happy there, and you can watch my streams. Let's go, Brendan. Yes, let's go, Brendan. Let's refute what Kyoko said. All right. What do we got? Body, exploded body analysis, fragments. First time chat from viewer and anonymous cheerer. 100. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
So the reason the tarp
Thank
was
you so
only
much.
dirty on one side is because the
Hype train.
sprinkler
Yeah.
got that
Thank
side
you.
wet.
Oh wait, what's hype train? What does
The
that do?
underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
I'm trying to listen. Okay. What does hype train do? That's new.
Since it was facing down toward
69%.
the
Yeah.
body,
What does
of
hype
course
train
it
do?
didn't get dirty.
I am not even paying attention to the argument right now. I'm wondering what hype train is. Level 1 hype train. Oh, sub gift or use bits to get to the next level. Okay. Well, thank you for everybody. This has been a great night so far. Thank you so much. Why would the top be dirty if it covered in water? That's a good point, actually. I remember the blood on the bay hadn't dried yet. Y'all could even warn us not to touch it to avoid getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
All right, let's
It's
see. What
because
is it?
that side was protected from water.
Uh-huh.
Since it was facing down toward the body,
Uh-huh.
of course it didn't get
Aha! I got it right. Oh, look, got 69. Is that bits? Is that what that is? 69 bits?
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
one
lots
side
of
being
bits.
clean is
Thank
pretty
you.
strange if you think about it.
Oh, there's an ad coming up. Okay, well that's perfect timing. Wow, the time is just flying. Thank you, Yo-Yo Ninja, for the bits thingies. Yeah, okay. Tarps and baseball stuff, yeah. The ad is gonna be starting here in a second, so I know I've got some unsubscribed people. They're following. I don't want them to miss things. I'm still like this hype train. Like, does it actually like do anything? Is this one of those stream elements things? Because Brendan Yo-Yo Ninja, he set up like the stream element stuff for me, so I don't actually know what all of it does. So I've got some of this stream element stuff, and like I got the little bot, but I don't know what all of it does actually. It's a Twitch thing. Okay. Well, thank you for the hype train stuff. I'm still like, all my Twitch streams are so unprofessional. Like I don't know what half of this stuff is. But we're having a good time though. We're having a good time. And again, thank you for everyone that subscribed, because you can still see me right now. And I guess are the bits are the things you earn those by watching, right? Is that what that is? I think you can buy some too. I think you can earn them by watching. Channel points. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't I don't know half of this stuff. 1 bit is 1 penny. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. Because I know Matthew used some bits one time in the chat. So yeah. Look at that. Capitalism break over. So let's continue. And yeah, we got this hype train thing at level 2. 2%. Go tell your friends. Bring your friends to the stream. We're still streaming. We still got plenty of time. I might be on a long time tonight because there's not. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I'm gonna be relaxing tomorrow. You basically just gave $6. Okay. Well, thank you for the $6.33. Brendan. I appreciate that very much, sir. Every little bit helps. You can go towards stream stuff or building new guns. Y'all know I love to build new guns.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
the whole time you drew a sundress during this stream, and it looks cool. Okay. Doing some art. Okay, that's cool. I like art. Sundresses are also really hot. So, you know, love seeing a girl in a sundress.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Camouflage. Camouflage would have made the body invisible. Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Oh, okay, okay. I get what she's saying.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Good question. You have seen the one tweet where someone had a sundress and an AKS-74U. I mean, I've seen a lot of hot girls holding guns, so I'm not sure. Silver Point. Do I follow your Twitter account, Silver Point? I don't. I'm really bad at keeping up with all the people I follow. Like, if we don't interact regularly, because I follow like almost 400 people, and my brain can't hold that much information. And Gat says, "Your Honor, can you really blame a man who did it for the vine?" Vine's not a thing anymore, unfortunately.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Oh, I completely forgot about those.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Yeah?
No, that's not
Oh,
what happened
okay.
this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The killer murdered the killer murdered the chicken. The killer murdered our missing chicken. That's what happened. All right, I extra hate this murderer now. They killed the chicken.
I got it!
Not my poor chickens.
Could it have been chicken blood?
You don't kill a chicken unless it's to eat it. Like, chickens are precious. You don't kill them to cover up a murder. You kill them to fry them. Hype train received a level 1 hype train emote. Okay. I did follow you. Okay. Yeah, no, seriously, I follow so many people. My Twitter is absolutely nuts. I get like 50 notifications an hour or something crazy like that. I never thought my Twitter would be so freaking busy. To be fair, they only use the blood. They may have still, maybe, but we don't know what happened to our poor missing chicken.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
You only follow like 250 to 300 people on Twitter. And Twitter's okay. So if you're having trouble like seeing people on Twitter, go to your setting, or it's not saying when you're on your home feed. There's a little icon that looks like a little sparkly or a star. Click on that and click on chronological or like show latest tweets. Don't do the algorithmic crap because it'll hide stuff from you. Just do chronological. It also prevents you from the tweets where it's like, oh, the person you follow liked this tweet. I don't care about that. I don't care about seeing other people's likes because some of the people I follow like some really strange stuff. So I don't need to see all their likes. So if you do the chronological order on Twitter, you'll see everything. You won't miss anything at all because you don't have to deal with algorithm crap. So yeah, I want to look at what is this? What is this hype train emote real quick? I want to look at that. What is it? What is it? Is that like a is it like a raccoon or something? Yeah, switch the feed. Yeah, switching the feeds is important. All right, let's go back. That looks like a little raccoon. Okay.
But
Raccoons
after
are
the
cute.
murder, there were only 4.
The poor chicken.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
What a waste of a chicken, man.
Man, that's messed up.
That's one of the worst murders that's happened so far. Is the poor innocent chicken.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
That's what I'm saying, Hina. Exactly. AG likes some weird stuff. You also found out that his real name is Quindale Dingle. Don't be going to revealing people's real names now. We've had some shenanigans go on lately. We're very careful about our identities now. But yeah, no. Actually, scrolling through AG's likes is actually kind of fun sometimes because he does like some interesting stuff. He likes some tweets you may not want to retweet, but you might want to bookmark them. You know, that kind of thing.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Yes, his real name is actually A.G. Cast. It is Alexander Gunn Castman. Castman is AG's real name. Yeah, I heard that on Twitter. Yeah.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
Speaking of AG, I need to get him on and play a game with me again sometime. He's been so busy lately. You know, he's got like med school stuff, but I really want to have him on. He refuses to acknowledge the existence of my VTuber model. So I really want to have him on the stream and use it.
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Yeah, it's true. G gotta stand for gunsmith. Yeah. Well, gunsmith, but spelled incorrectly because we all know what kind of gunsmith AG does. He does it in his bathtub in his apartment. I've seen some of those caveman bolts he's made.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Andrew Guy Castro. That's a good one.
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
That would also make sense.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No, the coat was backwards.
I think so.
Nope, you don't wear a coat backwards.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Mm-hmm.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Mm-hmm.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood.
It's starting to make sense now.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Not to speak bad about AG, but you actually hung out with him in person. You gotta say, he stands quite fruitily. How do you stand fruitily? Like, what? What? Someone make sure he sees that. Someone make sure, like, record that. Make sure that AG sees that Gat said that. How do you stand fruitily? Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? For real, like, either I'm gonna have to go back and clip that later or something, but I want to make sure AG sees that. There will be a recording of this. I can go back and clip it if I need to. I'm going to make sure he sees that. I'll post it for the whole world to see.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Oh, boy.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
You didn't want to say anything, but it was funny when you first met him. I still, like, I don't understand what you mean by stands fruitily. Like, I don't know what that means. How do you stand fruitily? Like, does he cock his hip to one side, like, really far? Like, I don't get it. Like, I've never thought and looked at someone's like, oh, you stand fruitily. I've never thought that before. I don't. he put his hand on the hip too. Okay. It feels a little warm in here right now. Standing for equals walking with a limp. Yeah, I actually no, I'm not gonna. I do walk with a slight limp because of injury complications, and I would not say I walk frugally. I look like a freaking vet or something when I walk, and I'm like in my 20s.
But to pull all that
Oh my
off,
lord.
wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Yes, they would have.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
I don't actually remember.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Come on, Kyoko.
That's not...
Don't come after my boy. Come on. What's wrong with you, girl?
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? 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 You ever seen that video? The preacher guy's like, why? Why? That just made me think of that. Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? Is it because is she still mad at us? Or has she got some plan going on? I don't understand. Disguised dead body. All right.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Neither one. That is my guess.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
That's a terrible idea. Oh, you're heading out for a bit? Okay. Just message me later, Gats. Whether I'm on stream or not, just send me a DM on Discord. We'll have some fun.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
See you, Gats. You should leave the stream open. Give me an extra view.
It's one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what do I do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? What? Don't tell me Kyoko's trying to set us up. Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Come on, Kyoko, don't do a boy like that. Come on. The other girl that was sweet to him, like, she also tried to frame him at one point. And then she got. Come on now.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Right, the weird fever dream thing. I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. Thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Sussy.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Well, you're also a complete idiot, so what you say doesn't matter. Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Alright, what we got to work with this time? Disguised dead body, exploded body analysis, and fragments near the dead body. Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Absolutely not.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
I don't think the knife was what killed her. Oh, shut up, Toko. You are like a mass murderer. We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means the knife was thrust through the coat into the body. Okay.
The knife we found lodged
So it's
in
got to
the dead
be
body.
the disguised dead body,
It's
right?
the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting
Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
First try.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Precisely.
That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
lies. We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just basic order of operations here.
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
I was actually always really bad at order of operations. I'm not good at math.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
No, that sounds dumb. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see in the Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Yes, you did, because you're an idiot. It's okay, I forget things too.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
The body was camouflaged. How could we find it?
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her.
What really killed our mystery girl? Place your bets in the chat. We're gonna be betting. I don't know. Betting money isn't good. Like that's how you lose money. But place your bets in the chat. How did she die? I'm thinking she got whacked on the head because that's what the file said.
It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the old CIA suicide attempt.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
That's a very good question, Hina.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Come on, don't talk to my tan girl like that.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
No!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Why do we gotta tell her? Huh? You too high and mighty? There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion. That would be, maybe, I guess the fragments? Maybe?
I got it!
Yeah, there we go.
After the explosion,
I'm so smart.
we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know,
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Exactly.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
I still don't think Kyoko did it.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
The feds did it.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. How you supposed to concentrate with a vibe like this? Okay, so the file number 5 is my only bullet. Also,
Shall we
I want to talk
continue the
about...
debate?
Okay, so this has been bugging me for a little bit. So it's like the shooter game mechanic when we're doing the arguments, right? And it's a revolver because the Japanese just seem to like revolvers for whatever reason. But there's a silencer mechanic for the revolver. And there's only one revolver that I know of that ever had, like, you know, would seal the chamber when you're ready to fire. And it was like, I remember someone showed it to me one time, and it was a very, very, very old revolver. The ATF did it. They saw the dog tattoo. Yes, they saw the dog tattoo. But yeah, no, I just that's just like a little pet peeve. We're using like a revolver gun that has a silencer. So, yeah.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Nagant 1895. Yeah, very old revolver.
According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than
Wait,
that,
no, did I need to use that? Shoot.
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay, so knife was a cover-up. All those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves the head wound.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Okay, I think I need to
Fatal
use the
injury
whatchamacallit
has yet
now.
to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even then.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we
Continue the debate.
The victim's fatal injury be determined.
Haha! I guessed right. Look at me, I'm on a roll now.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
I don't think that would work.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Look at that face.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
What? Why are you okay with her saying that?
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her,
Okay,
right?
whatever.
It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Oh my lord.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Have I? The real murder weapon. No. Fake nails fragments, sprinklers, knife, tarp, Bianca's account, woodblock key. Oh, the titanium arrows.
I got it!
Yeah.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the
They'll
head
make a
with
great
something,
couple.
and that's what killed her.
Oh, there's an ad coming out, which is great timing because I actually have to, I have to take a quick break. So, we will be right back in like a minute and a half after this ad. Oh, look at that. I made it back just before the ad ended. Perfect timing. Good water. Welcome back after the capitalism break. Let us continue. Let me tab back over to this. There we go.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
She is so... Oh my lord.
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. What's the secret? Bloody duct tape, woodblock key. The woodblock key, that's how we found the arrows, right? Oh, and it was in Kyoko's room.
Titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right?
What if it was a
Seems like an
bundle of
arrow
arrows?
would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
Bloody duct tape. Oh, there was bloody duct tape. The arrows could have been all bundled together and taped. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Titanium arrow.
That's got to be our answer.
It was in the dojo, I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow.
Bam. All right. I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely great this time.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Ah, I got the thick pipe.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Bundle of sticks. I got a few bundles of sticks that follow me, and I love them. They're my buddies. They're like my little army. I can send them after people. I'm sorry. Maybe that was bad taste, but I love all my followers. They're great people, and it's really funny. There's been a couple times where someone comes and tries to say some isms at me, and I just direct them to all of my bundle of stick followers, who are all great people.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter?
There was the dojo key in there. But Kyoko didn't have access to her own room, either.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course
We're gonna find the real murderer here.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have the evidence. Yes, it must be connected to that dojo locker. It would the key. The wooden key. Where is it? Wood block key.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
But again, she didn't have access to her own room for a couple days at least, right?
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
I don't believe it was Kyoko. I don't want to
second.
give up on my girl.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
Yes, because he's smart.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Tell him you love him.
Last night, You were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Aw, see? She's a good guy. She's a good guy.
What?
She was protecting me? Yes, she's a good guy. Then does that mean she fought off the would-be murderer? She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when? Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
I don't know.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Someone is trying to set her up.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Ah, Spartan 1175 just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in the chat today. But thank you for that subscription. You are awesome, sir. Or madam.
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Let's find out. When the body was found, that is our, what should we call it? Yes, purple hearts in the chat. Everyone knows I love purple.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Oh, Byakuya's hiding something.
Never hide something from me.
I don't believe it. He would. He
Proof
obviously would.
that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
No. Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide.
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the evidence.
And then
Wait, no. No, it's not Kyoko. Kyoko's right. I can't use the thing on her. So, I'm sorry, Kyoko. Listen, I'm trying to figure this out here. I'm not good at some... Oh my goodness, I'm losing hearts. Okay, so let me think about it. He had Kyoko's key, right? So if the murder did happen recently, then Kyoko wouldn't have been able to keep the key in her room. Because, I mean, obviously, she didn't have access to her room. So maybe Byakuya is finally a killer and I can get rid of him. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah. I think that's it. When the body was found. I don't think it's when,
What
right?
do you mean?
exactly what I said.
I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya, what are you...
Master would never hide something from me.
Yes, he would.
Proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Ooh.
Correct? But could I really have done that?
No, she could. Yeah, she couldn't have, because she couldn't have. Okay. Yeah, because she didn't have her key.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's
Proof that you...
Yeah, there we go. Let's see what I can do with the little brain power and the carbohydrates I had for
Kyoko wouldn't have
supper.
been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because Byakuya had her
Because
key.
she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Mm-hmm. What, did Byakuya do this? Is it him? Are we finally going to get rid of this guy?
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
Precisely.
Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. What? But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie, does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? This is end up like we're very plot twisty here. What should I do? Mastermind's trapped. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? The suspense. I know, very suspenseful. Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do? I have to decide right here now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Kyoko's account. Let me read over Kyoko's account again real
I didn't have
quick.
the key to my room.
Yeah, she did not have the key to her room. Where is her account on here? Let me read over it again. There we go. Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school, to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Oh, sorry, Top Hat Cat. I just now saw your chat. This has more suspense than an off-road pickup truck. All right. All right.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Yes, you did.
There's no doubt about that, right?
Uh-huh.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Mm-hmm.
When we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Okay. Kyoko herself told me before the trial started that she had stolen something very important to the headmaster's room.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Yes, you could have, because you had the special key. Where's Saul when we need? That's I've never watched
No.
Better Call
Kyoko
Saul
could
or
have gotten into her room.
Breaking Bad actually, but yeah, I know that is.
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means She could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost.
I still don't think she
That's
did.
all
Yeah.
this means.
What?
Then, you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
So yeah, she's not the killer. There's no way.
Okay, time's up!
Oh no. This. Oh, I don't even know.
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
I have a feeling there's another big plot twist coming up.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then,
Sure.
it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Wait. Wow. This is only after 9 o'clock. This trial. I expected this to be like 4 hours, like the last few of them. What the heck?
But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
No, we don't. God, I hate his stupid little laugh. There's no way it was her. Absolutely not. There's no way. I don't believe it. First time chat from Spartan 1175. Danganronpa is anime Among Us. Yes, it is. There's no way it's her. Absolutely not. I refuse to believe that we're going to lose Kyoko. Good job, you got it right. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. There's got to be some other kind of plot twist coming up. We got it right. Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. I'm telling you, something weird. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Ah.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I refuse to believe it. What's going on here? Oh, you've already finished this? I don't. Am I close to the end now or what? Like, come on, there's no way. There's no way. What the hell? What? No, come on. Come on, no. There's absolutely no way. The hell is this? She said she wasn't the killer. It's still I don't know. Something's not right here. Come on, like break out or something. You got the special key. Break out, do something. Come on. Okay, this is like a really long cutscene. Come on, Kyoko. Come on, do something. Get out of it. Come on, girl. You better break free. Come on, ain't no way. If she's really dead, I'm like genuinely upset right now. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth is lost forever. I'm very angry right now. Even for me, I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. In the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Oh, okay. Okay. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Wait, so there's like 2 more games after this, right? Whoa, 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 hold up. Hold up. What? What is this? Are you telling me? Are you telling me? Okay. That I didn't expect this. Yeah, peace, but only inside the school. Like, is this really the ending? Then how is there more games? Peace, but only for us. This was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope, hope. This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Okay. Hold on. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space?
It didn't really happen?
For Kyoko's claim?
What? Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to. They pulled one of those. They pulled one of those. Oh, that's like a wrong ending. Oh, they did one of those to me. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So I should have. Japanese games have weird endings. Like, you can have multiple endings. I should have foreseen that. I didn't realize we were near the end though. I didn't realize we were near the end. I thought it was still like close to halfway through the game. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you're gonna move forward. Okay, we've already seen this. Okay, so I cannot call her out. She's not wrong. I think about this very carefully. What do I do? Okay, so we're not gonna call her out. Is that it? Yeah. I'm like, what? I'm like 55%. What? So you can get like a fake ending in the middle of the game? Okay. Okay, I titled this stream correctly. There is so many twists going on. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the lie then. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. Yeah, because even like when she died, yeah, no, she said no, I'm not gonna, I didn't do it. Okay. Wow, okay, that really got to, okay. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned. Which is why Danganronpa is beloved. Well, I mean, like, wow. That, okay.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
It would have been Byakuya.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Mm-hmm.
You! What are you trying to imply?
Shut up, Toko.
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
Okay, so then yeah, maybe the murder happened a while back.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
We've already proved it wasn't Makoto.
I don't see any other option.
Byakuya, you're making me suspicious of you. I've been sick of you every trial.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
Yeah,
First
sure.
of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
It's been weird.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why... This has to be...
A fake trial.
Okay, time's up.
It's a fake trial. It's not real.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
All right, I hope I got the real ending this time.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Mm-hmm.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Okay, we never actually figured out who did it, though.
Voting time?
All right, so what's the real outcome? Well, huh? What? Huh? It just ended? Okay. I will. Okay. Okay. I can't believe I'm still like halfway through this. What the hell?
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you
All
make
right,
the
let's see.
right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh boy. Well, hold on. There's an ad coming up, but I'm gonna snooze it because we're about to get a cutscene. Okay, yep. Play the thing. Come on. Well, oh, what? You think I'm the killer? Oh no. Oh, I must have skipped the thing. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it. I must have accidentally skipped the thing where it said I was guilty, but whatever.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
He's going to say, oh, is he going to say it's right no matter who? No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. The whole trial doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. I'm going to end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I? Kyoko? Ooh, she does not look happy.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
All right, so something's gonna happen, and I bet Homeboy's gonna survive, right? I hope. So another twist is coming up. Okay. This game is something else. Oh no! Oh no! Are we? Makoto's in the squishy thing? What the hell? I mean, if I'm only halfway through this, there's no way, right? Right? Okay, so, something crazy is going to happen. I can feel it. Okay, it's a long cutscene just like the last one. All right, come on, Makoto. You're gonna do. We still have half of this game to play, which means you got to survive. Right? You got to survive. We're only halfway through this game, brother. Something's got to happen. Come on. There are 2 more games that you have to be the protagonist in. Alter Ego! Yeah! Yeah! I knew Alter Ego wasn't dead. Yes! Let's go! Yeah. Wait, oh, we're just falling. Oh, that's not good. I mean, we didn't get squished, but that was a long fall. What's this? What's going on? Our AI. I'm so glad the Alter Ego isn't dead. Was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? I know! Another twist! There have been so many twists! Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way, that's an even better special punishment. We have to break out now. I wonder if the game is gonna shift to like a different type of game now. It wouldn't surprise me. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still going to bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Stupid little bear. I want to punt you. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Oh, well, there's an ad about to run, too. Which means we got a brief capitalism break coming up. It's just going to turn into Doom. Yes, I am still live. I'm going to be live for a little bit. A little bit longer, probably. It would be kind of funny if Gats comes back and he wants to, like, make a model, like a VTuber model. I think that'd be funny to stream. I might like, restart the stream for that. So I can title it different and everything. But yeah, maybe we'll just see. We'll see where the night takes us. We've got plenty of time, and the ad's about to start soon. So we will take a quick break here. Which is good because I've been talking a lot. Any second now, you're not going to see me because of the ad. Maybe. I had the ad manager loaded up. There we go. All right. Well, if you can still see me, that means you're subscribed. So thank you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great Friday night. I hope it's not too hot for you because it has been really hot for me. It's been like 90 to 100 degrees for weeks now, and I really hate it. I really hate it. Yeah. Yeah, of course you still see me because you have a subscription, and you're probably running an ad blocker too, honestly. So, yeah. Yeah, the non-subs are missing out on this, but I mean it's not a whole lot. I even turned off ad block, it's still not ads. What? Well, I mean, whatever. It's just some ads. It's fine. I'm just going to chill here for now. Oh, you know what? I can always take this opportunity to check Twitter because, oh my gosh, my phone has been blowing up. I don't think y'all can hear it buzzing on my desk, but it's been going crazy. People don't like that overres emotion I posted. Oh boy. Mods still have ads. Huh? Man, I don't know. I don't know how, like, what all the privileges mods get, honestly. Oh, there we go. There we go. Capitalism break is over. Top Hat Cat, I just got your DM, and yeah, I will do that later. All right. Tab back over. There we go. You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. All right, so we're gonna wake up. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Average anime school. Hope's Peak Academy brings top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing here at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. This is like back at the very beginning. Right, that's when we woke up in the school, right? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? They were like drugged or something when they first got to the school. It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? This is like a big flashback. Is that what this is? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, we in the garbage room. Finally. Could finally feel my mind and body start to come together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. I mean, like a Star Wars garbage pit. I'm gonna like try to squish me in here. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. Oh man, was that the end of Alter Ego then? I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Okay. Can we just smash that door open? Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? This is a disc. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. This is a rocket and a tank. Can I get a tank? No, it's probably trashed, but I want to get a tank and shoot Monokuma with it. I better not think about too much what I'm seeing down here. Why would there be a tank in a school, though? I know this is anime, but still. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. No matter how many times I pulled or pushed or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. I would not look around for food in the garbage pit. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. Looks like how can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. Feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. That's right. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... What are we going to do? Go to sleep. Yeah, I get it. I get it. When you're in crisis and you just can't deal with it, take a nap. Take a nap. That can make lots of problems go away. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Crunch. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? What's in the garbage pile? Is it a person? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched out my hand towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
It's our girl! She came to rescue us. A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
she's got noodles on her head. Kyoko,
Indeed.
you look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. Yeah, okay, she's best girl now. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. She even thought to brought food and water. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Ooh, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't gotten up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Oh, what happened here now? Okay. So we fell down in the garbage chute. And apparently Makoto just slept for like a day in the garbage. And Kyoko like yeeted herself down a garbage chute to come rescue us. So that's what happens. Surprised it was the store, not TB. What? After this, I don't know. I'm still gonna be streaming for a while. I don't know. Gats talked about he kind of wants a VTuber avatar now, and that might be fun to just stream us doing that, and bullshitting. We'll just have to see. The night is limitless because I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I'm gonna relax, so we'll just have to see where the winds take us. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come rescue me? Because she has solidified her spot as best girl.
So...
To pay a debt, or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. Yeah, because I didn't want to get the ending where you die and then and then Hina has babies with everybody and just never leaves the school. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. We have abandonment issues here, so you gotta be careful with that. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. We're finally going to learn about her. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten who I was. You forgot? Yeah, she said that before. I have no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then it's really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing. You talking about when we fainted, right? Yeah, everybody got like drugged up and woke up in like classrooms. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. More and more plot twists tonight. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Okay. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal out of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind is one of us. The mastermind is among us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Weird. Oh, that's from the creepy dream. It's just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I've never asked you for help the right way. So I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. The twists are about to get twistier. Oh, great. Fantastic. This is just like plot twist the game right now. We gotta talk more. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Ooh. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Well, that was kind of obvious from the beginning. She has the detective vibe and the outfit. So, the ultimate detective.
Correct.
The reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster, huh? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father? What? Hold up. What? Okay, yeah, you're right. More plot twistier. Okay. Her father is the freaking... So is the headmaster of the mastermind, or like is this like supreme daddy issues now? Like, oh, you didn't remember that part? Okay. That was unexpected. All right. So, were you finding him because daddy issues, or did you know he was a bad guy? That's what we're wondering now. What?
In other words,
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Is he controlling Monokuma? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. Oh yeah, that's when she showed some emotion, got angry. Honestly, I kind of like that angry face. I'm not gonna lie, like that's kind of nice looking on her. Just saying.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now. Of course, that's my whole purpose for coming here, was to find him. That makes sense. I like her. Yeah, her clothing style is pretty cool.
However,
very detective-y. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. Okay, that was unexpected. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there. You mean like the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Okay. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. And I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remember that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you were there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we'd ever imagined. We got more twists coming up. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like this must be important. And really ominous. Alright. Are you ready to go, Kyoko?
However...
Of course, once I get... Okay, okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. Okay, so we got more after that thing. It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you, either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. He killed her. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Yes, okay.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. Ah, yep, obviously. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. It was I mean, I'm thinking like Monokuma killed Mukuro to try to set up Kyoko. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like The mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. Would something happen to the mastermind if they did not follow the regulations? Are they being controlled? Is there multiple masterminds? How deep does the chain of command go?
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. Oh? It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim? Find out on next week. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean, yes, we were attacked in the middle of the night when we were sick. During the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. Okay. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That's creepy. Is that ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. So excited for the payoff. Alright. I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course. She beat the shit out of the stabber. Would-be stabber. That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial and try to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Oh, we got our peppy music now. The other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. If you're talking about what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair.
It would seem...
That despicable group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
Indeed.
Make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. Yeah, I did make my sub goal. Thank you. Thank you. I've actually gone over. We're at 11 now. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5. The end. All right. We still got 6 surviving students. Okay. To be continued. Receive the Dream Island rocket present. All right. Save. Yes. What do you say? Should I keep going? What do you think? It's been a long stream, but I mean, I'm still feeling pretty good. Yeah, and Gat should be back at some point. Could always just take a break and then stream again a little later, if peeps are okay with that. I don't know. Give me some feedback here. I'll probably come play games at some point. I did say I would like hang out, like talk to Gats for a little bit because he wants to try to make an avatar. The Ultimate Despair, a group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. These same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. You cool with a break? Okay, that is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Alright, yep, we're planning on getting out of here. We'll go ahead and save again, since we went through that conversation. Let's see. Save. 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 Overwrite, yes. Okay. Alright, let me, ooh. Snooze ad, because we've got one coming up. Okay, so, yeah, wow. Over 3 hour stream so far. This has been fun. Like I said, the night is still young for me. So if when Gats comes back, if he wants to goof off and work on a VTuber avatar, if he feels like streaming it, there may be another stream coming up in like half an hour or an hour. So if anyone wants to come back, I will make sure you got the notification on, and I'll probably post about it on Twitter too. So yeah. Wow. Talk about just plot twist after plot twist. I've been really enjoying this, actually. Like, I was a little unsure about the whole, like, visual novel thing at first, but, I've been having fun. Wow, we had a really, really successful stream. Thank you so much to everybody. We had a lot of people drop by, lots of people in the chat. We got several subs, and people did, like, the hype train thingy, which was cool. So wow, I love all of you. I love all of you so much. I will lock you in my basement. I love you that much. So yeah, if you want to come back, if there's another stream with Gats, make sure you got your notification on. Come for that. If not, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow at the normal time as well. A raid. I need to set up how to do a raid. So yeah, we'll see about checking out that raid in a little bit. I still don't know how to do that from like OBS. But yeah, no. If the stream with Gats comes up, just make sure you've got notifications. So yeah, bye everybody. Make sure you come back because